Getting your first work experience as an interior designer is probably going to be one of the hardest things that you will have to do in your whole career. Well, there's a lot of other hard things that you will have to do, but for starters, this one's quite hard. So come along with me today on my day in a life as an interior designer, and I will share some little nuggets and tidbits on how to maybe make this process of your first work experience as a designer a bit more painless and smoother.
The next stop will be Deansgate Castle.
Okay, so briefly about my own experience with interior design internships. It took me just under 2 years to actually get my first paid job, like real job in interior design. Before that, I obviously graduated university, did a lot of like hospitality jobs, worked in bars, pubs, restaurants, volunteered, kind of tried to find some experience there until I got my break and found a interior design company that was accepting interns in here in Manchester, and I was making a whole £22 per day. Shocking. I know. I understand firsthand how actually hard it is to get an interior design, even internship. Let's not even talk about a job. So if I could go back to that Cynthia who's just graduated back in 2015, these are probably the things that I would tell her to either start doing or look forward to. So first things first, you need to get your CV and your portfolio up to speed. If you've been in a decent enough university, then you've already done this. But if you haven't, then this is the time that you need to sort that out. I've already made a couple of videos where I talk about the interior design portfolios, the do's, the don'ts, what employees want to see, what clients want to see. So you can find the links down in the description box. This might feel like it's not one of the most important things that you need to nail down right now, especially because you're probably just thinking, listen, I just need something, all right? Okay. But hear me out. Knowing what types of interiors you are kind of most drawn to, most passionate about, could really help you out a bit later down the line. So for example, you get an internship, you get work experience opportunity in a residential interior design company. Great, you're doing all the things, but later on you actually realize that residential design is not for you and you want to actually focus on commercial interiors, maybe hospitality interiors or workplace. It will be harder for you to kind of make that transition and link up your experience to that new company or to that new paid opportunity that you are getting there if you have that resi internship experience. And of course, it is going to be fine. If you are in this position, then don't stress about it. It's going to be fine. Any kind of work experience, internship in a real studio is going to be a lot better for you than no experience. But I'm just saying that it will help you to have this transition into a paid opportunity a lot more smoother. I've got a few videos on the different types of interior designers and the difference between residential and commercial interior design, so I will pop them in the description box below. Hello.
Hi, you're right.
I'm okay, how are you? Well, the call was great, really enjoyed that. Connected with another architect who has started his business or his sort of self-employed journey around the same time as I have, which is always great to connect at the same level. I feel like we are going through the same struggles and the same kind of thinking as well. He's a family man. I do everything for my family. So it's been great. It was a good connection, a little one-to-one situation. But back to our video. Now you actually need to go and start the search. So there's 3 ways how I'd say you can go about this. So first, obviously, job hunt, job search, internship search. Do Google and all that. Second, you can go straight to the source, which is the companies, the designers themselves. Or third, you can actually put your own little spin on it. I think we need to deep dive in all three of them. Let's have a look at what the good old Google says. If I type in interior design internship London, let's have a look. What do we have? So, interior design internship, there's a section straight away on Google that just says jobs. So you can find your jobs, your opportunities there. And then as you scroll through, we have LinkedIn, Indeed, Jobble, InternWise, Casaforma, more LinkedIn. And then there's even some specific companies that obviously have optimized their SEO for people to find their internship. So, well, that is great. Definitely did not have that back in my day. So let's just tap on this first one. What's the description like? Interior design internship in London, full-time, part-time, and internship. Interior design interns are entry-level employees who work under the supervision of professional interior designers. They may be tasked with a variety of different duties, including researching new trends, blah, blah, blah. Interior design interns typically have a wide range of responsibilities. See full description. So that's good. You can kind of see what they will want from you. So you know what to prepare for in your CV, in your covering letter, in your portfolio. All of these things, look at them as like check boxes that you will have to include. So requirements, education, a degree in interior design. Yeah, most of them will need a degree, either design, interior architecture, or related fields. So maybe it could be architecture as well. Software, AutoCAD, SketchUp or V-Ray, Photoshop, Lumion, design portfolio, showcasing a variety of skills and aesthetic ability, 2D, 3D. Okay, so there's even a link to an Instagram page. So something that you can definitely go and look at and see how your work would reflect the kind of same work that they are presenting there on their Instagram. Show an Erasmus scheme, and students will be able to apply for exchange student visa under the scheme. So that's cool. There's like an Erasmus scheme as well you could explore. Well, let's have a look at another one. Interior design internship, Zachary Palmer Design Consultancy. Seeking a London-based candidate for internship, ongoing design projects, blah, 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 essential requirements. So again, you've got your 3D, 2D, Vectorworks, basically any software skills you will need as an intern. Also be able to work independently. Yeah, of course, the position is unpaid. Pre-agreed reasonable travel expenses will be met. There is possibility of a paid position upon the successful completion of the 3-month internship. This light is annoying me. If you think you meet interior design, 1 year required. Like, why would you ask an intern for 1 year's experience, work experience? Like, how does that make sense? Internship is about not having any experience. So someone will work for you for free to get the experience. Like, that does not compute. So I would say be mindful of something like this when it comes up, because yes, I understand internships are up to like 2 to 3 months type of situation. Maybe if it's a placement through university, then you could go for longer. But usually it's a short period of time where the studio can kind of suss you out and see where you are. And then if you are good enough, then they will hire you for a junior position. Or if not, then sorry, you're out. Okay, let's take one more. What is this one? Interior design internship at Interiors with Art. Seeking interior design intern to join London on hands-on 6 months paid internship with an opportunity to work on some of the most luxurious properties. Very exciting luxury design company based in London. Terrific place to work on, we believe, very detailed, blah, blah, blah. Basically the same sort of stuff again. Just go through the requirements that they are asking for and make sure that your interview, your everything reflects that. Or if it doesn't really kind of click with you, or you don't really know whether you can do it, then maybe this is not the opportunity for you. Or they even have a testimonial from a previous intern. That is interesting. So there's so many different types of ads already that you can see just from this one quick kind of Google around. If I was applying for an internship now, I would be looking at the time that it's asking me to be an intern for, 3-4 months tops. this is a paid internship for 6 months. So, you know, depending on what the pay is, I might go for that. Also, what are the traveling back and forth type of expenses? Because that's what you need to think about. If you're going to be there full time, is it work from home? Is it flexible working? That kind of stuff. And obviously, yeah, just check them out and then see if it's up your street. Okay, second option that you have is go straight to the source. And by this I mean go straight to the companies, to the design studios, to the architects, to the designers that you look up to in your area and ask them straight away, do they have any internships? Do they have any positions available? Because quite a lot of times companies do not advertise their positions, or even they don't really think that they need someone. But if there is someone who is showing the interest in working for them, then they might take you on. And you can also take this a step further, and I know that this is going to probably feel a little bit uncomfortable. Networking, in-person connections matter. The good thing about in-person networking is that you will get to see the person straight up and almost like beat your competition maybe. I know it feels crazy and it feels like, I can't do this, but trust me, if you want to be successful in this industry, then you have to get used to and have to get comfortable with speaking to people and speaking to new people that you've never met before. You know, do the small talk and all that. Get used to it. I didn't actually do this, and I wish I would have, because there are so many local events, so many people are going out and kind of just connecting and getting to know each other just through simply design events. And like I said, that is a great opportunity for you to just show your initiative and be different. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3, you put a spin on it. And by putting a spin on it, I mean take a look around and have a think what other things you could do. Not maybe straight away design, straight away architecture related, but it could be kind of in the same area, in the same zone. When I actually first started looking into career opportunities in the industry and all that, I was looking at event design and stage design, and soon enough I realized that actually I should have probably gone with a different degree to do that. But what I ended up doing is I looked for other opportunities in the industry. So in kinds of events, volunteering where I could go and do something, it was better than doing nothing. So if you are really struggling to find something that's strictly related to interior design, have a look around. What kind of other creative jobs could you get that could link up to the industry? Change of scenery. It has been a while. I think it's been a couple of weeks now since I recorded that video. And the reason being why I didn't finish it, I was not in the right mindset to finish that video. And to be honest, filming really and vlogging especially takes out a lot. It takes a lot of energy to do it. And you know, I'm learning new things, and I'm trying to make my videos a lot more engaging by going out and doing more like a vlog style sort of content. Apologies for the last audio as well. I was just kind of at that point when I did that last scene, I was very much thinking, I'm just gonna scrap this whole thing. The vibe was off, the energy was low, and yeah, my mindset, it is hard lately because business has been very challenging in the last few months. So I do end up kind of downward spiraling with my energy some days. And that was unfortunately that day. And I thought, I'm just going to scrap that video. I'm going to make it completely brand new, you know, new day, new vibes and all that. But I actually sat down and edited, and apart from some of the audios being a bit tricky, I'll work on it. I promise I will work on it in the future vlogs. It's actually turned out a good video. So I thought, right, there's just one more thing that I want to tell you about to wrap this whole thing up. And for me, the message has always been done is better than none. So I'm not really going to aim for that perfection this time, and I hope you forgive me for that. I've got one more thing to tell you, so let's have it. So about the actual experience, once you're on board, once you got your foot in the door, you managed to get this internship, paid or not, whatever kind of length, make sure you are documenting your journey. It could be a private Instagram account, or if you want to, you can make it public and really just do it for your own sake, not with the vision of, oh, I'm gonna become Instagram famous. If you want to, go for it. You know, we need more interior design content creators out there. But first of all, do it for yourself, to document your growth in your journey and to really look back and understand how much work you've put in to get to where you are. And obviously it goes without saying, please soak it all up, like 100% every single day when you go in. Take all the opportunities. I know there might be some times where they just give you some really crappy jobs to do, or maybe you do have to go to the shop and get someone's lunch, or you are doing the coffee round in the office and you don't even drink coffee yourself, so you don't even know how to properly make a coffee. Just soak it all up and kind of adapt yourself to this corporate work environment, because in most cases, and I'm saying this is not going to be for everyone, but in most cases, the day-to-day life in the office is what it is. It's not really that exciting, and you have to crack on with work, and you have to sit there and stare at the screen 8 to 10 hours a day, and it is stressful. You know, it's not really this fairy tale beautiful world where we just all focus on beautiful designs and create mood boards and sample boards and all that. It actually is quite a hard job. Rewards out there, but it takes time to get to that reward, you know. Listen, I wish we lived in a world where we could all just graduate and walk into a lovely, shiny junior position in a lovely studio with the best employer, with the best team and the best project. That would be great, wouldn't it? That would be lovely, but that is not how the real world is set up for us interior designers, unfortunately. The reality is that we still have to put in extra legwork to actually get to that first paid position. For most of us, sometimes when you get the right connections, when you are at the right place at the right time, you do get your first paid position straight away after graduation. Good for you if that's the case, but if not, then I hope that today's video has given you a bit of guidance on how to manage all of this, and like I said in the beginning, how to make this a lot more smoother process and maybe a lot more manageable physically and mentally. Hopefully one day this platform, this channel has grown arms and legs in all sorts of directions, and I will be able to help young designers to get into the market and really form really great careers out of all of this, hopefully for one day. But for now, all I can do is just share my knowledge, share my insights on this channel. So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, leave a comment what you're struggling with now. I might be able to help, you never know. Here's a video that you might enjoy in a playlist as well if you got time to stick around, but if I don't see you there, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye!